Alright. Apologies. Full disclosure, it is a busy evening. It's been a busy day, but let me get the game going. Little man is here with us. He just woke up, and the wife and my mom is visiting Japan, so they're having quick dinner. Alright, let's go. We are playing a name I can't pronounce. I'm not even gonna try. Wait, hang on. I should maybe just double check. Where is it? The ysgwydd. Yeah, I think I tried to look at how to pronounce it. I'm gonna call them the darkness because they're the black player. Why not? Alright, here we go. D4. I have no idea what to expect. It's been a long day. The board is not going. Okay, there we go. Knight f6. Okay, so this could be a Nimzo. They play the Alban counter gambit in all their rapid games, which looked really fun. But they only play it in rapid, never in classical. Yeah, okay, so probably I've been out prepped because they can play against the Nimzo now, and I've played the same-ish every single time. But honestly speaking, I've been thinking about it the whole day. I don't know what else to do right now. I didn't have the time. They're a bit of a difficult opponent to prep for. So we'll see. Maybe it's not a Nimzo, but I'm expecting it. They don't have a lot of classical games, and I couldn't really figure out what to do here, so we're just gonna play into the plan we normally play. This is the same-ish, and we'll see what we see. And if they can show us how we are bad at playing this opening, then maybe we can keep on improving at it. We could have tried to kind of move order it into it with f3 or e3 as well, but honestly thinking about it, I also thought like, I don't really know if it's worth it. Maybe I'll just move over order myself into a problem. So I figured stick to what I play, stick to what I know. Sure, my opponent's gonna have something. Very easy for them to have prepped this position. Let me just see if the times are showing up. They are showing up nicely. Very easy for them to have prepped this because I've played this kind of constantly in all the training games I've had recently. C5. Okay, so I'm gonna go f3. They're attacking the pawn. I'm defending it. I did expect c5 though. So the black player, the darkness, plays knight f6, e6, and d5 in some order in most of their games. At least I saw that much. So I knew to expect in the position after trading off, I thought c5 would be happening. So at least I'm not completely lost. But yeah, we'll see. Honestly, in all my training games, I've done kind of the standard pushing here and then trying to get some crazy kingside attack. We'll see if it's worth it. The very most recent training game I lost. My opponent got f5 in, and I had both my rooks on the f file already, and it was just a disaster. A massacre, so to speak. So yeah, let's take it one step at a time. Alright, so this honestly, I think the move here is actually d5. Let me just take a second to see what I'm going to do on that. d5, if they push e5, I push e4, so that's just a great little structure for me. If they take, so we always have to, if we play e4 here, we always have to aware that they can take, and after we take, they can come out and check. But I actually don't think it works, because you walk up and the queen comes out, and you just go here, and this pawn will be there then if you jump in, but I mean, I just take it, so that's okay. So that doesn't work. So d5, and if you take, I take back, and then I also don't know where's your knight going. So here, if it's coming here, I don't have to care too much. e4, sorry. Take. If it's coming out this way, same, e4. And I'm getting a massive center, and I'm hoping I'm not getting checkmated or crushed. Yeah. I think I have to. I mean, I'd love to play e3 here. I think I've done this in the past and just kind of defended this pawn. But I'm pretty sure the move is d5. So let's go for it. Let's play what we think is the best move here. We'll see what happens. What do you think, little man? Huh? You've had a busy day. And actually, this light's a little bit bright for you. Can I turn you away from it maybe, no? Yeah. You've had a busy day. We had a nice little trip up to the brewery I used to work at a long time ago. Show my mom around like my old life in Japan. It was really fun. Yeah, you're hungry, ne? You're not hungry, but you look like you're hungry. Alright. Did I hang something already? Is Black confused? Oh, you know what? Maybe Black saw I have a bad habit of playing e3 instead of d5. So maybe, maybe I've kind of defused the prep now. We'll have to ask them afterwards if they're available and if I have energy and so on. Good evening, everyone, who everyone is watching. We've got our game today, and I'm very excited, and I'm going to be kind of sleepy then as well, but I'll drink coffee beforehand. I'm going to take a chance to cover John Bartholomew, I Am Finn's game on, well, it's Thursday, UTC time zone, but it's Friday morning, 7 a.m. for me. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I was wondering maybe if I should start up the stream, like 10 minutes early and kind of look through the prep that John is probably looking through as well. Because I don't know if like his opponent's prep I think is impossible because probably, I mean, he's an IM, he probably plays like a bunch of stuff. But maybe his opponent has a slightly smaller repertoire and we can kind of guess what he looks at before the game starts. That'll be kind of fun because he always, covers it in his videos, right? So maybe I can like try that and see if we can kind of see what maybe he's looking at as well. And forecast a little bit. I actually already did it a little bit, to be honest. I kind of already know what I would say, but maybe then on stream we can just do a little bit of that before we have the actual game starting. Yeah. So that'll be fun. Well, I think that'll be an enjoyable thing to do. Alright, yeah, we've definitely caught Black off guard here, it seems. Since I'm the one that walked us into a Nimzo and into the same-ish, I am very happy if Black's taking time, because that means that I've walked past whatever prep they had. I'm assuming they prepped. Maybe they didn't and they're just like, we're just gonna play, and then it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think honestly the options are probably, what would you say? The problem is, yeah, you could play something like d6 as Black, hoping that I take and you take with your bishop and get developed. On d6, I'm guessing we're just going to play e4. I think honestly, actually on almost all moves, we're going to play e4 here. There is a different version where Black goes instead of c5, b6, and they try and like get our light square pawn here. I actually looked at a short line of that in a parking lot earlier today. We're not, playing that, but in that line, I have to play like e5 to hit the bishop, or to hit the knight away, and then my queen has to come help defend this, and then I eventually can drop the bishop back to make like a battery, and my knight's over here, and my dark square bishop's over here. It's a very interesting line. The Nimzo is just, it never stops giving. It's just the, present town. There's always so much interesting stuff. The one thing I want to stay aware of is these two squares, because now we're not allowing them to open up the C file, and unless they take, it's still not easy for us to undouble our pawns, but we'll be looking to at least keep our structure from having too many holes. So this is still okay right now, right? But as soon as we push this, there's other squares that start getting left behind a little bit, and if we're not careful, maybe our opponent can get some sneaky attacks going. I don't know if they know this line, for instance, so like take for instance, jump the knight somewhere, e5, and then they take here, take queen out. Oh, actually on that line, I don't know if I should still play what I know, because that's kind of scary. What do you think? No, I don't know either. Huh? Wait, so you are hungry now? Huh? Are you hungry? Pick your hunger? Huh? Give you little poopy feet? Okay, maybe I'm just going to quickly walk this little man back to the dining room. I have a B-Rock pack for my face. I'm gonna mute my microphone, put the music on. We will be right back. Please stand by. Okay. Alright, I did see that we have a few people watching. I've got a little ticker there, so good evening everyone. And for anyone who doesn't know what's going on, I can't read the chat because this is a league game and I do not want to have outside assistance. Well, I just left a bunch of arrows on the board. Oh, okay, maybe they are going to come out for this guy. Okay, so, wow, I wonder, should I just continue like this and they're going to go b6? Honestly, after they go b6, wow, actually, doesn't this hang in? Oh, no, because if I take in here, then the knight can jump back. And if I go here now on b6, then the knight's obviously protected by the pawn. So maybe this is going to turn a little bit into the line I was talking about, where I eventually have to play e5 to hit this guy away first, then play my queen out, and my knight has to go here, and all kinds of things. Alright, I mean, this has to be the move because this pawn's hanging. This doesn't make much sense, so we're going to go e4. If they take for any reason, I think we're going to take with the c-pawn. I'm expecting b6, to be honest. We can put our dark bishop out. Maybe they try push it away. Looking to play it back here at some point if we need to. So let's say e4, b6. The problem is if I play this, then here comes the bishop. Now I have to play my queen out. So here, this guy first. You know, I'm threatening a little something. So bishop out. Hit your knight. You hit my bishop. It's not really that great though, is it? Because it's not the way I want to. Maybe I'll drop back once. And then if you play g5, then I take. Because then you have to like ruin your pawn structure. Then I can take here. Oh man, I don't know. If you do this, I can do this, and even if you jump back your knight... Oh, hang on. b6. Take here. The knight isn't protected. Okay, so here, take. Here, you put your bishop out. Or your queen. Ah, none of these lines really look very tempting. Alright. This looks fun, But they're going to play b6, I think, so it's not really necessary to do that right now. There's no dark square bishop we're cutting off. Alright, so less thinking, more doing. We've got the short-term problems covered. Let's see, I'm expecting this. They could be like launching this craziness now, right? We would take back, they would check, king up, take again. Oh, king up then doesn't protect the pawn, so maybe it's king up here. So take, queen over king up here. All these are covered, so they take once. It's difficult to know what to do, like what the move is. But everything's covered kind of here, so maybe just knight out. Otherwise, queen out. Forcing them to make some moves with their... I think knight out feels very safe, but we can try and calculate that if we get there. I'm expecting b6 right now. Okay, but clearly no one knows what's going on. So, so they don't know, I don't know, we're all confused. If they take our pawn, we take back, no more double pawns. This is a move that's very tempting right now. Although, I don't know, in the video I watched they said that you have to play the knight back. And I kept wondering, like, what happens if you play the knight here? Like, is it this? Like, then my king gets, like, really opened up. Maybe it's still okay, I don't really know. Then you get me here, you take my rook. I have no idea if that's acceptable. I'm guessing not, so I'm not sure. It's probably not g4. If the knight goes there, I don't know what the problem is. Here, knight goes there. Maybe I just develop my pawns a bit further so I can put my knight on f3. Yeah, because this also hits this square, which is a bit uncomfortable. Here, apparently this is good for me. You tell me why. Otherwise, g3 might be a move, because if they take, I take back, and the rook's covering. And it stops the queen. Anyway, this is probably not going to happen. They're probably going to play b6. Oh no, they're playing d6. Okay. That changes things a little bit. Doesn't this give me here? No, not quite. Here, the queen's still covering it. What if I do this here? Then I take, and if you take like this, then I win your knight. Oh, but then I have this fork. Oh, problemos. Oh, hang on. So here, and if you do, then I take, and you take back, and I check, and I take, and I'm covering the pawn backwards. And then you do this, and then I cry. So hard. Yeah, because your bishop's probably also out, so my queen can't go anywhere. I'm about to get quadruple sadly forked. Okay, so I mean this looks really tempting. I just got to figure out if and when it works. Right now it's just bishop over clearly. If I take first here, then I've got nothing covering the squares and the knight just goes back. If I play up now, you take the pawn, that doesn't help me much either. If I do this and you go here, what if I check then? And if you cover here, I take. If you take me, I take you. I mean, it's basically equal though. I win a knight. Is it? Yeah, I win a knight for a bishop. What's the point? Alright, so my natural move is here. Bishop d3, just getting it developed so I can get the other knight out. This move also, I think, makes a lot of sense on this structure. It doesn't really threaten this anymore though, does it? Oh, but if I have this, then I can go take, and if you take back with your queen... Whoa! Hello, my computer's freezing. If you take back with your queen, your d-pawn's hanging. But again, this is just so bad. Ugh. Alright, so standard. I don't have anything here. b6 can still happen. Hang on, let me just... When b6 protects the knight, which kind of ruins the fun. If you play b6 and knight check and you play your bishop out, then your bishop isn't where you want it to be though, so I could kind of claim haha a little bit, put my queen back to like c2, and you can't hit this, you have to play your bishop back and around. If you play your queen up, that doesn't look very good. Back again. No, this is silliness. So it's here or it's here. This is also a move, but I don't want them to take and then take my knight, so that doesn't look so good. So one of the bishops is going. This guy can still go later, so maybe we just develop so we can get our king out of here if we need to. This feels safe. Pawn's defended. Alright, and we are a minute up on the clock. We're crashing it. We are crashing it. I had a little green tea to try and wake up. Not been sleeping too good. Little man has been keeping us awake at night. Actually, he's sleeping okay, but it's good to keep the feeding going. So yeah, there's b6 now. So I mean, they're clearly coming at my pawn, and then the defense is here. And now I don't know. So this is the line I know from that other thing here. Then my queen has to come defend. Queen up. Take with the knight. I mean, I'm just losing the pawn long term is the problem if I trade queens. So maybe I'm supposed to take here now so they take back with their pawn this way. Oh, but they're still attacking it. It doesn't change. Out. I take. Oh, no, I honestly don't know. Honestly don't know. Here, bishop out. I have to protect. If they put the queen up, I mean, I can't. Then I have to put my queen here, which means I have to play this. Ugh, I'm not liking this. Here, they take this way. I still have this spot. Queen comes up. Then I can put my queen over here, I guess. Still covering here for a second. If you take, I'll undouble my pawns. Your knight can come in here, I can hit it. Maybe you take my dark square bishop, I don't know. Yo, just no idea. Bishop out, bishop out. Queen here, queen there, and then I honestly, I don't know, queen there, at least I can double up your pawns, but I don't know if it matters. Maybe it's just a draw. Oh no, here, because if you take with your knight, then nothing's getting doubled. Then I can take here, you take back. I can drop back attacking the pawn, but I don't think that matters. Maybe I'm still supposed to push anyway, so here, push e5 either way. That doesn't look like it's useful as such though. Take here. Maybe trading queens is just okay. You know, like I lose a pawn, but it's difficult for black to kind of make anything of it. Oh, really not sure. Really not sure. I mean, I can leave my spot, this spot for my queen for a while, I guess. This does drop there, but I'm not too worried about. Maybe, maybe I go here, here, and then I do this. If your knight comes in here, I mean, you can not really do much of anything. So I'm protecting, and if we trade off everything, you've lost a piece for that. This doesn't make sense. And if you take here, oh, then I can take back with check, which is kind of nice. And I've got this knight over here as well. Or you put your queen out. I take this way, you take here, I take back, you take back. We've got messed up pawns everywhere on the board. You've got an open G file. Yeah, I'm already uncomfortable with this. Maybe this wasn't the move. Maybe this wasn't the move because it's already defended from the far away. Really unsure. Trade off queens. Here, check. Queen up, I think I'm honestly just gonna take and like crush up their structure, but I mean I have to take, don't I? Where else is my queen gonna go? I can't protect in any other way. I can run away, and then they take, and then I take. That doesn't really help. So maybe it's here, take. Push, you take. Take there, maybe. Ah, but as long as your king's there, I'll have a check to be able to pick up whatever's here. Unless you have this. Oh, so you have to, if you take with the knight, I have to do it here, because I'll take, okay, so I actually have a move here, as long as you're not castled. So I can do this, if you castle, then the fight's on. I mean, I feel like this is the move. I just can't see how I'm supposed to continue there. Where do I want their bishop? There or there? I guess here? Difficult to know. Bishop, bishop. I mean, I'm supposed to do a kingside attack, I think. If you take with the bishop, I take back, you take with the knight, I check you, I take the knight, and if you push a pawn, I take here, still check. If you take with the knight first, then I come check and the bishop hangs in the back. Okay, so in the meantime, what am I doing on my side? This isn't a threat. I mean, it does open up the diagonal, but otherwise I can like here, and if you take queen over hitting the pawn, you have something there, back. If you G, yeah, and that thing I'm supposed to have my bishop here. So here. Yo, I mean, I don't want to make a move and then I'm just worse the rest of the game. Gotta have some plan, don't we? Okay, so we definitely don't want the bishop coming to this side because that just spoils this whole story. Also we have, yeah, so that's a silly move. Does e5 work in some cases? Do we have to play f4 first to play e5? I mean, honestly, I have no idea. Alright, I think this is the move either way. Here I still have one more move. Maybe it's queen, maybe it's knight over there. Then they castle. Then the jig's kinda up. then I think I have to play this. If they try and trade with me at that point. So my queen's not protected here. Is trading queens bad for me? I can't even tell. Knight. Take. Here hitting that pawn. And also looking at the square. And my bishop is defending it, but... Okay, then I can take here, take there, and go here. This one, no, I'll just have to take directly to hit the rook. Alright, we're gonna go for it, because I don't know what else to do here. Gotta be careful. We've played for an aggressive opening, so we've got to play the aggressive opening, you know? H6 doesn't matter. G5, at least in the example I saw, could be bad. I know also against this, in one of our practice games, I realized that I'm just being silly. You put your bishop back to one of these and you play H4, and you're just going to go at this side. It is possible to close it off, but if you then castle, yeah, then your king is super safe. So at the very least, we're not getting checkmated anytime soon. Alright, h6 was a very easy move, but so is going back. And they do play g5, okay. If I push now and say, haha, your pawn structure sucks, I don't think it really helps me though. Because this pawn is super weak. Here and castle. The queen sitting there. I think I just have to drop back to... Maybe I drop here to look at that square, because then I can do this and I've got two pieces hitting it. That looks quite appealing, to be honest. If I go here and they jump their knight around, then I have to go here, they put their knight there, hitting my light square bishop. Maybe I'll give them the light square bishop, but I'm just trying to open up the side of the board. Or do I just go here directly, avoiding any of that? But this diagonal doesn't look very useful. I mean, there's nothing happening here. So here... Push, they take, I take back. Hitting this pawn. If you take, I take again. If you push, I take it. And your king side is opening up. Very scary. I'm actually going to do that. I think that looks very interesting. So here, and if you take this way, I can take the knight. And you take here. Wow, there's just so much. Everything's hanging all of a sudden. Here, I've got some lateral pressure. Maybe I calculated badly, but it looks really fun at the very least. I could jump my knight out to clear things up, but I don't think that's what I want to do. Yeah, F2 feels very safe, but we're not doing the center break thing. We've already got the pawns out there, so it doesn't feel useful. So the threat, if you can call it that, is to take here, and then that pawn's looking a bit weak. Move my bishop, double attacking it. If you push it, then I just do this, which is nice. So bishop out now still doesn't quite work. Then we take, you take back, and do I just push actually in that case? Because if you take, I take again. Oh, but then I can like pin stuff to my king. That's terrible. I need to get my king to safety first. The bishop up, I know I still have at least one move. So jump my knight somewhere, maybe here. It feels a little bit silly, but I don't know, it's not going to go there. This pawn is weak, but it's not important compared to getting some aggressive placements, I think. That also allows us to get here. We can slowly chip away at this king side. I think I have to play e5 at some point. I mean, there's a diagonal for me to use here. I need to use it, right? They are coming for it. Okay, so what did I see? I said Screw it, knight out. No, I said F. I said F. And if they take with the pawn, I take with my queen, they take here, I take again. That looks a bit like a long castle situation. If they take with the knight, obviously I'm just taking and putting my queen out here as well. Here, and if I play this way, I mean, there's nothing to attack just yet. If I take now and they take something here, I can jump my knight this way to take back with the knight, but I think I'm just sitting with this problem long term anyway. I don't think the game calls for me to fall asleep on my position. I need to be active, aggressive even. Take. They can take with the queen, otherwise the pawn's pinned to the rook. Take this. There's no discoveries because I don't have a... I do this and the bishop comes out. I have to come back, they take. And then they play e5 and my knight square bishop is just absolute trash. Yeah, if they take here and play e5, I'm just screwed. So I kind of have to look at these ideas. Take here, take back. This was the one I liked, because it's a little bit insane aggressive, but it seems really fun. Going back here, letting them jump in. Here they jump in. I can push them out. They take my light square bishop. I don't know that's really good for me, to be honest. Taking back with the knight doesn't feel like... I don't know. Unless they jump and I just, retreat. Then they probably come at my pawn. I still have a move, though, to kick the knight away. The knight has to go back there, I guess. G4. That's bad. I'm sure it's not good. Checking now. Queen takes. If they take with the bishop, I take the pawn, right? But if they take with the king, check here. Then maybe it's worth going back here. Castling long. That check I don't think matters too much. Take back with the rook if I have to. On the open file with the king in front. I have e5. If they play e5, that's a backwards pawn in front of a king. Okay, that looks like it might be worthwhile actually. Check now. If you check with the bishop, I just give it up, I guess. Here you take, I take back. E5 cry. So they have to take first. Take here, you take back. Here, you take. I take. Ooh, hello. Okay, hang on. So here, what was my problem? Here, take here. Take there, I take. I have this move in all of these positions, which looks really juicy. So if I take here and you take with your bishop now, you are hitting this now. I don't like that, but here you come there, then I take. No, it's the same problem. F4. This is insane. F4. You take here, I take back. I've got stuff looking at your queen side. You come after this pawn. I still have a move or two. I can take. Check here. Your king's going to start running around. Oh man, we're going to go for it. This is way too fun not to do. I mean, I obviously hope it works as well, but this is just very interesting. Alright, knight takes. We just take back. Take with the pawn. Maybe we play our knight up. Maybe play our knight up onto this file anyway, though, to keep our queen open on this diagonal. Castle. We'll see. I think we're going to get at least a little bit of time. Black's probably not expecting f4, so we'll have to see if they like this or not. These are the only real moves I think that are worth considering are these two. Taking with the knight kind of seems, I don't know, doesn't look like it really gives you much. Here, I take, you take. I just don't like the fact if they take with the bishop here, they're double attacking the pawn. But I guess I could then go over here to protect it. Castle long, or not even castle, just put my king somewhere. No, I probably want a castle short, to be honest. At least I have some safety. I don't know. Maybe this is a move. So one of these, 1, 2, 3. One of these moves are probably what we can expect. This is a bit more forcing, but also looks a bit cleaner for me, to be honest. I get this pressure. I have this pressure. I'm also covering the e5 square, so if you push, I can still take once and have a protected passer, which might be nice. Yeah, so this one actually feels the nicest. You push, I can actually just take the pawn. I'm also threatening, I think, to put my knight up to try hit some stuff. Maybe I take once, you take back with your queen, because you have to. Then, here, your queen comes here, I don't know what I'm doing. Running sideways? Not sure, you have to be careful. Take, take. Maybe it's queen up first, because then I take and you take with your queen, the rook's still hanging. So queen up first, if you press, you can't press. I don't give a, I don't get anything about this pawn on the side here. We're going for it on the king side. Alright, so this one looks at least like there's some plans that are not too hard to understand. This one, I mean, kind of similar, right? Honestly, wow, that one, do I want to go back with my bishop then? Your knight's hanging, so you gotta, you can't, you're probably gonna just run it back, right? No, I'm just giving too many pawns away. Here, take, you take, I take. And if you play e5 there, now e5 is a very frustrating move. So here, do I insert this? Because you know, right now your knight's hanging. So here, insert this. You're going to take with your bishop in that case, almost certainly, right? Because if you take with the pawn, it's just check, right? So here, here, if you take with your knight, I can still take with check, which is really nice. Okay, so here, oh sorry, here, here, take with your bishop, double attacking this pawn, which makes me very sad. Take here, you take there first. e5 there. If you take with your knight. Wow, I'm not sure actually. This is just insane situations. Maybe then I just have to take. You take back. Oh, you know, maybe I'll let you take back first and then I take, yeah. Oh, okay, now they're playing with a knight. Okay, interesting. So take, 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 take. Maybe I don't take then, but I feel like I should take. If I take there, and you take with your knight. So take, take. e5's coming, right? If I take DE, my pawn structure is garbage. Here, 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 here. I still have this check though. Same check. If you take with the knight, I check and take. If you take with the bishop, I check first. Okay, so take, take, take. Oh, so sorry. Take, 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 take. I have a move. Where do I want to put my knight? There. I can't get there. Maybe I play here. I mean, I'd be happy almost if you take, because the pawn structure doesn't matter. I still have a check. If it matters, if it doesn't matter, like if they just put their queen up to cover the check to castle this side. I'm not sure. Unsure. Alright, we're going for it. I do think this is the move afterwards. We've got to make some activity happen. And also want to stop e5 from their side. Pushing doesn't, I don't know if this helps us much at all. So I think this is the move. If they take back with the king, obviously that's just, like presence. We can check, we can push up and get the bishop out. Maybe we should push push up the pawn first. If they take this way, I don't know. Take there, take back. So maybe knight, but I don't want to stop my knight from coming out. So here, and then they push, and then I'm screwed. So I kind of have to take, and if they, so take, bishop takes. Okay, and I still have this, so then I can jump my knight out here, actually. Do I want to jump my knight out here? If I jump it here, they've got this check, which is pretty bad for me. If I take now, they've got this check, which is pretty bad for me. Although I think this is kind of okay. I can go sideways. And I still have this. Here they push. Otherwise, king out, queen out first. But then I don't have my check anymore. Which I'm guessing I'm trying to get. They push there, I'm just screwed. I think. Knight out. Oh, actually, there's some threats there actually as well. Knight out, and I'm threatening to take, 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 and the rook in the corner. If you castle, this drops. Your queen can't come here. Bishop comes out. No, same. Queen comes out, maybe? Queen comes here. Maybe I just start to poke at your... Alright, so it's either putting this in first, but then after the check I'm thinking it's not so nice. Here, maybe a rook's over. Hit the queen. Maybe queen out first is what I need to do. Even if they take like this, I can come here, rook's over here. Take back. Queen out. Queen up. Yeah, actually now I feel like I can allow e5 because I've got some tricks with it. Otherwise just take. Bishop takes. Knight jumps. Oh no, sorry, take in the... So it's knight jump then giving up on this diagonal though. Or you can push h4. That stops the queen from coming in. That does seem rather silly though. I don't know if that's a good idea. This check now still doesn't make any sense. If the bishop stops me, I should just take then. And just be like, I'm not going to castle my king at all. Rook over here, here, here. Take back with the bishop. Bishop's there. Now they are threatening this. Hit you there. Oh, but I still have this check on their king. Although, take and queen and king over and bishop takes back. They are ready to castle as well. Which is problematic. So I can check them once. Maybe they move their king to the side as well. I honestly have no idea. My light square bishop is very silly. So I'm leaning towards getting my queen in the game here. e5, knight f3. Yeah, taking just too much craziness, isn't it? Otherwise here, it's one of these two. Take here, your bishop takes, I can take the pawn. Oh, maybe this is better, I just take the pawn back. And if you do this here, this is the one we were looking at that's uncomfortable though. Here, then you have to put the rook in. Then I come up over, threatening this. You can push the pawn in that case though. I can check your king, rook up. Wow, I'm so not sure. Alright, it's one of these two I think. Here. This really invites e5. This kind of begs for it, to be honest. Otherwise I just feel like they're gonna make this their move, right? It just makes so much sense. Take here. Although, if I take and they do this and I play this up, they take with the pawn, I can put my pawn up hitting the queen, they push this forward. Oh, it's check again. That's disastrous. What am I doing? That's terrible. How bad do I feel my king on f1? Take here, king f1. Then they can take with that pawn actually because my queen isn't coming in. Yeah, so I have to play one of these I think. The queen has to, get active here. Do I want to invite that e5 move or do I want to like... the problem with the e5 move is I don't have my fancy little clicking one. So maybe this first, but then I don't have it. Oh, there's so many interesting moves and I don't know if any of them are any good for me. Here, e5 there. Then I can play queen out. If they take, I can take back, but then I just have like a worse, insane situation. And my queen can't come out anymore. Queen defending it. This bishop can come around, I don't know if it matters. They can put their bishop there and it doesn't really matter, does it? This guy's hanging. Difficult to decide, but I've traded off my... So maybe it's take and here, or e5 just directly, just melting everything. They check me, I move my king over. There are so many ways they can take. Here. Then honestly I would just take this way, trying to open their king up more. They castle. Hits their queen. Back, trying to get an attack going against their... Oh man, that is exciting. But they'll have this spot for their knight, which is unfortunate. Still, very exciting. I feel like e5 is a move I have to play. Here they play it, I can't. Take here. So okay then, so if e5 has to happen, I either have to play it myself, take that pawn, or hope I can complicate things with queen h5. I still think taking makes sense though. Takes with the bishop. Here, takes, queen comes out. I move over. That seems a little bit insane. My rook's gonna get buried. So take, queen comes out. Maybe the king has to walk up and get forked. Oh, goodness. Take, queen out. King walks up. And if you check me again, I just move my king over to the f2 square, which is kind of where it wants to be. Rook comes over. Oh, you can't immediately. You have to like take back or something first, right? Maybe I should just castle long and just gonna throw it at the king's side. Here, here, here. See what they do, start poking at it. Okay, we've decided. Spent 15 minutes on that move. Did I forget that there's a checkmate in one or something? I hope not. Alright, they have this jump, but, doesn't really do anything. I can lift my rook, I can hit the knight. On their side, I'm expecting the queen to move. E5 is just a very good move for them. And I'm kind of accepting that my bishop's absolute trash in the hope that I can make something happen with the activity I can get up, maybe with like a g3. We'll see. This is what I was expecting, because it just looks so clearly like a great structure for black. If they want to be a bit safer, that's still just a really good move, I would say. They can come here now, making me cry softly to myself. What happens then? Yeah, I think I'm literally just crying softly to myself there. And they're also hitting my g2 pawn, so maybe I go back here. I can't go back there, they'd push e5 and it's all over anyway. So queen out. Here, here. e5 here. Hitting the queen and the pawn. Still thinking we're going to castle queenside, to be honest. And we're just going to try and get some really, really quick attack going. Oh man, I'm clearly playing into a terrible position here. This is not good. I'm not sure where exactly I went wrong. f4 was maybe a bit too crazy, but it was very fun. Yeah, this just defuses the situation a bit, doesn't it? But that's the same answer for both of my queen moves. Can I say the queen's a bit silly there? Maybe. Here, I go back. Oh, sorry. Here, I go back and then h4. You can get into the g3 square. And I can do this. g3 is check as well, which is not nice. Here, I go back. You do something. Maybe your bishop comes up. That makes sense, right? Maybe you play e5. Hit your queen. Play g3 to open things up. Long castle and pray. Okay, so I would say, oopsie, I would say black's probably looking at these two. Bishop development. In this situation, no good because I can take here, right? Yeah, so if you give me another move, this is happening. And then this is happening. And then I think I'm actually doing quite well. And if you like move something and take with it, I still think it's actually not too bad for me. I can come back defend. You've got doubled F pawns, I've got doubled C pawns. knight up, castle, or castle this way. This knight jump isn't the worst. The queen's going to take a while to get in here. Although you can get over here, which is a bit uncomfortable for me. Terrible. So yeah. So I think queen e2 will be the move they come with their queen up like this. If it's e5, then I'm going to play knight f3. You know, just further tricks basically, looking to do this and get this fork. e5 here, then the queen can't come here or here. And actually I can then jump my knight over to f5, which could be really good for me. And if you take, I take, and then the e4 square is free, I might be able to get my bishop a bit more involved later on. Also, you'll not have two attackers against this guy anymore, which is good for me. Okay, so we've got some answers. Honestly, I mean, short castling, I don't think I need a rook on the F file though. The G file's the half open one, so yeah, maybe it is as crazy it seems, just castling to get the rook out. Just king d2 doesn't make any sense. King e2 takes away a square I need for my queen maybe. So here, and you can get in here, but then I don't think that matters. Attack you, you run back. My king is... yeah, my king is... I can maybe put it in the corner and run a rook back to the b file if I have to. If your queen comes here, you'll have these two things attacked, so I'll need my queen somewhere equally great, which is kind of difficult. So I'll hope that I'll have some other attack going instead. I picked an incredibly sharp situation, and opening that is just absolute madness. Still makes for fun gameplay. Yeah, I'm looking if like one of these that also invites e5 could help the knight get somewhere else, but there's really nowhere else to go here. If the queen moves, I can get here, threatening that, and if you take the rook, but I doubt the queen's getting off this diagonal. If anything, just kind of come out here, even there maybe. Wow, if you come out there, I didn't even consider that. This guy's hanging, I can only cover it with a rook. Or, oh, hang on, then I can cover with a knight like this. Then your other bishop comes out. Maybe play e5 there. Honestly, then I might consider short castle, or just putting my rook here, because g3 then, you know, puts the queen. Oh, but then you can do this. Then I go here. Then you go here. Then my queen can't get to e2. My knight can't get to f3. That's really nice, actually. So is there a different way to meet that move? This seems trash. Check with check, and I've just got a terrible pawn structure, and everything's sad and lonely. I can put my king up and get forked by the knight. And the worst is if you go here, I can't get to that square, so I'm just bad anyway. So here, check again, cry myself to sleep. I can get an exchange for it at least. But oh, you'd leave the knight there, so I can't take it because then I get checked there. So I'll just cancel out the knight. It's just going to sit there. Queen, king, knight, king, knight, king. And in that case, then e5. Here, I can get the knight back, but now I'm down an exchange and a terrible pawn structure and a pawn. I can do this, then you jump here, then I do this, then you can jump here, then I have to go back and we can play a little ring-a-rosy for a while. Yeah, I guess I could meet this with the rook coming over, which isn't so bad. And if I have to lift it, that might actually be useful for later on. Okay, they went this way. Okay, we're gonna play fast, I think. This is the move. If they double attack this pawn now, like with the rook or something, uh, if we push it, and they take, and we take, they take with check. So here, and the rook comes over. We literally might have to play king f1 or 2 to protect the pawn. Starting up with our bishop then next. Aha, knight. Trying to get the queen out of the way. Yeah, well anyway, that's not going to change. I have to get the queen back, and this move is just absolute garbage, and I'm not trading, so yeah. This is basically a foregone... Oh, sorry. I can go here and take the bishop back, but then I'm overworked, so yeah, never mind. We're doing this. Alright, so is the rook plan over the plan? That knight can't get anywhere I have to worry about just yet. I can hit you again. I take you, whatever. F5 now gives me this move. I also have H4, but that gives that check, so I don't want to do that. Here, your... Oh, so F5 here, your queen sits behind the knight, making me unhappy about my life choices. Castle long. Push pawns. Rook over. Oh no, okay, here comes e5. Alright, so this does give me this square here. You can also pull it to my queen, which is not fun for me. So maybe this is the move now. You come in here checking and I cry about it. I go here, you take, I go like this. Actually, I would love to take the light square bishop off your hands, to be honest. Here. Oh, then you can go there though, which is not nice for me either. So here, rook comes over. I have to either castle or... Wow, man. Very unsure how to play this position. Maybe I should just castle now and start throwing pawns. Yeah, this square is gonna get here, and I'm gonna get pinned by the bishop. Although then I'll have this move because... So here you pin me and then I do this. And you're double attacking. I can get my bishop in the game as well, maybe. Here you come down, I block. Attack you, you take. I take back with my queen, maybe? I take back with the pawn, actually. Having just the worst pawn structure, and then you castle and I bring my rook over. Here. You castle. Can I bring my bishop around in a way that's useful? Or is it just completely dead and sad? Here. If you play there, here, and you castle there, your king's there, doesn't help. I can't get anywhere, can I? I can check you, but that doesn't get anywhere. You guys gonna sit in the front, aren't you? Okay, we gotta develop, so this move doesn't cover the square though, so maybe it is knight f3, they Pin me, I castle long, they castle long, take with the queen, and then they're going to sit here, so I have to take with my pawn. Then they can get their rooks over here. Here we're playing kind of down this file. It's knight versus bishop, but my bishop's trash. If I can get it alive though, it won't be trash. Which means it has to get through here, castle. I want to take back with the bishop, that's actually what's going on here. You know what, I'll maybe have it take, and a fork here, but then they'll have a hit on my take here, they take back. Okay, we're going to go for this. We also have enough time to still be wasting time, but yeah. Here, castle, maybe they castle. Take. King can't get checked too far away. But I can take back here. And then they take back there. And then they've got the isolated pawn connected, and they just up a pawn and a pawn structure. But then, you know, at late game, I think I have to like run my king up the board. They can block me out. I have to try get through with the rook. Lots of things are going to happen. Alright, we're going to try and not just trade off the queens willy-nilly, you know? No willies and no lilies. All of these moves look acceptable from what I can tell. This one might be the worst. Oh no, hang on, because your queen's hanging, sorry. So it's this one, or this one, I guess. Or your queen itself, I guess. That's not what I would expect, but it's possible. If it's your queen itself, I'm going to castle long. Because then if you attack my pawn, I can, you know, bring a rook around. And then push, actually. Threatening to take. And if you take, I can take with the rook hitting your queen. Or I can take with the pawn and try play down this side of the board. What absolute madness are we doing? Is this a good game? Maybe. Oh, I forgot I have a tiny yogurt. Is this a good game? I mean, it's an entertaining game, I'm guessing, but mostly everyone's probably calculating how black's winning. Alright. Apologies. I'm not the most sophisticated streamer, I guess. I'm a little bit hungry, so we're gonna eat a tiny yogurt. I can turn it into a little advert. No, you can't see anything. Bulgaria. For when you have terrible chess positions. Bulgaria. Now, Asano fruits mix. Okay, this is Asa? Oh, it's not Asa, that's a kanji I read incorrectly. Okay, so we're down a pawn. We've got double pawns. We've got a terrible bishop. We've got less space. But we have a dream. It's important to have those, you know. It is possible to recycle our bishop over here. That may or may not be useful. I do think that bringing it onto this diagonal might be better. Oh yeah, but my queen over here felt silly, and if I do this, the bishop's starting to do multiple jobs, which doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright, blacks. Heavily calculating here as well. I should say I'm happy, but they've come up with some great moves so far, so probably they're seeing something I missed. For instance, queen can just come sit next to mine. Absolute travesty. I was just looking at the check the whole time. So queen here, bishop here, queen there are the 3 moves that I expect. This rook move isn't the worst. I think this is definitely possible as well. I mean, oh no, the rook move is terrible because the queen hangs. Never mind, what am I saying? Oh my goodness. Yeah, what you gotta see is like if you do this and I take and you take and I take and you take and my bishop gets to this diagonal. Oh, then I hang this pawn though, that's not so good. Maybe I push and if you push I take and you take there. That's not a light square, so I can't get it through with my bishop, unfortunately. Yeah, you got to think if the queen trade is going to help me or help black. Given how terrible my position is, I would normally say I got to keep the queens on to make something happen. But it might be that my terrible position is easier to hold if there aren't so many queens running around because I have less space. That was delicious. Apologies for making you all watch me eat a delicious yogurt. Oh, I think someone was doing an under-over for Finn's stream the other week, right? Oh, they moved. Okay, they are coming in with the queen. Okay. How are they gonna follow this up if I castle here? That check that check means nothing. I go here and your knight jumps back and, my king's just further into the side of the board that seems safe. Um, I can't like discover and then take something with check because the king's still just sitting where it's sitting. Recycling this bishop now looks like it might be nice, but the bishop's doing something over there maybe. I could move my queen over here. Probably the bishop goes out here. Then I can put the bishop here and then this hangs. So maybe just castling long. You come here, I can put a rook over. I don't know if a rook on the d file really matters. Maybe I should put the d rook over. But I think maybe fg is better than gh in terms of rooks. Here it's just silly. I just let them in. Letting them take is absolute trash. So what, this is their move with their bishop? Alright, I could also not cast. No, never mind. Let's just walk into a fork. That's absolutely silly as well. Okay, we're gonna castle, I think. And then we're gonna tickle that queen. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure that isn't a thing we have to be careful about. And I don't know if I just heard my name, but I'm quickly gonna go check just to make sure everything's okay. I will be right back. Be right back, my face. No, my son's not doing very well. Okay, now they are coming out with this bishop plan. Okay, this does give me some options though. Here, queen goes here, but that doesn't really matter. If they take, I can now still do this. And then they have to castle first, because otherwise this is going to be problematic for them. If you castle, your king is just so safe, right? Then I can put my queen here, but then this guy falls and this guy's weak. Otherwise I go here, you castle, and I do this. And then if you take here, I put this here. You go there. Maybe I have to do this now. Move the queen. Or this now. Yeah, because my queen's overworked. I'm still actually protecting the pawn with everything, but then I'm going to run out of things protecting other things. Yeah, there's still no check. If the king's there, my knight can't reach it in any nice way either. If I just give you a queen trade now, I'm just going down 2 pawns. And it does not look very good. This was the move I was planning. You probably castle long. But then I can't do this because my knight hangs because my queen's overworked. So I go here, you go here, then I go here to do this. I guess this is what I have to do. Maybe I can do it that way around at the start already. So here, here, here. Maybe you castle, then I hit your queen. Then your queen has to go back somewhere. Then I get my other rook in the game. You can get your other rook in the game, I guess. I'll be able to break through, can't I? This check still doesn't matter. Taking everything, you get a pawn, but I can come back to protect the knight and the others. So I'm gonna play like this. My son is having a very uncomfortable time. It looks like his stomach's not feeling so good. So I'm kind of unsure now what to do. Oh, queen all the way back. Okay, they're not even gonna hang around for this counter-attack story. If you castle now, there's unfortunately no delicious plan there. Okay, so maybe I just do this now. Or maybe I just do this, sorry, and you go here, I go here. Maybe I have to do this first. Oh, hang on, I can put my knight out onto f5 now, which is just delicious. And then I can get a rook, so here, maybe a rook comes here, here, and I'm hitting that pawn as well. Rook down. Oh, maybe I need to put a rook over first. Maybe you put a rook, I go here, and then you take, and I can't... actually, that's kind of problematic, isn't it? I can't actually hit the square twice. Maybe I have to jump my knight out. This also allows my queen to come in, which might be nice. Queen can get in here. They're going to put their queen over here. This is the thing we were looking at last year. They're just bringing their queen in to attack everything on this side. Then the knight hits my king up. Oh, the queen also hits my weak a pawn. So maybe I have to push up the rook, and when the queen comes over here... Oh, but the queen can get in and hit everything. Ugh, this is so bad. What if I do this? Queen comes in. I can't protect this square and that at the same time. That's kind of the problem of the situation, isn't it? So here, then here. If we king comes in here... I have no idea. how to keep my... Otherwise I have to bring my knight back this way to protect here. So here, queen comes in here and I do this. That actually holds, doesn't it? That's 3 defenders and 2 defenders. Okay, so here, here, here. And everything is tied down to this side of the board. And I'm going to try and break through with my rooks instead. So should I do this one first then? Should I do this one first? Maybe if I do this one, then this one, then the queen's there, then I can attack the... Ooh, okay, hang on. So here, queen here, knight here. Then I can poke the queen out of there again. I think. Oh, this will be check though. Ah, yeah. Here, queen here, knight here. Alright, we're just stuck. And then we're playing on this side of the board again. Here, queen's over here. Alright, we're gonna do this. I have to move fast. I also have to maybe go back to check on my son, unfortunately. I forgot the big right back on my face. Apologies. Yeah, I gotta check. It's unfortunate, but you know, I can't ignore it. It's important. Right, so we're down a pawn structure and a pawn. But our dream is alive, so to speak. If the queen comes in here, we have to back up the knight. So everything is defending. We've got all of these guys defending this pawn. They've got all of these guys attacking it. And I've got my king involved, and their king's over there. And they're going to castle in some direction. And we're going to have to like build up a plan here to take a pawn out. Ugh, I don't even want to go back. I think I played so many bad moves, I'm not sure. Is it possible, because I wanted to play this to like hit the queen out of here. Is it possible to move my king here? And then this... Oh no, because then that's check. That's terrible. King's thus stuck. They must be considering b6, b5 as well at this point, you know? 2 defenders but 3 attackers, so I can take it. Then they can pin it to the... But then I can defend it. So that won't work. If they castle this side, I guess they're also going to be a little bit less excited to open things up this side. Here, here, here. I wonder if I like sack the exchange to fix the pawn structure, get their light square bishop off the game. Actually, in that game, isn't the queen stuck then? Okay, hang on. The queen goes here. I go here. They castle long, I guess. I go here. They do a thing. I go here. Let's just say they don't take. If I put my rook here, blocking the light square bishop, that allows me to do this. And the queen's stuck. The queen is totally stuck. If they take and I take back, and I do this, the queen is still... Oh no, but then they can trade my... No, yeah, the queen is still stuck on a4. Alright, so there might be some long-term tricks there. You know, if you're relying on tricks though, life's a bit tough. I would love to put my knight on f5. Hit these backwards pawns. I mean, It's an idea. Oh, well, except this square is a disaster because then they take all of these pawns and I'm just kind of screwed. Um, if that wasn't the case, I could maybe even like trade off and they'll end up with like the knight or the bishop on this square, and then I can take here, maybe, which hits that and also hits the queen. Actually, like, wow, that would actually be really nice. So here it's just too slow, unfortunately. I have to go defend immediately. If they give me time, I can go here, and then that's... No, it doesn't work, does it? Never mind. Take here. Too slow, my queen needs to be on the other side. Yeah, that queen move was an absolute waste of time. I should have just developed the knight immediately. Now that my queen's stuck behind it anyway on the diagonal. There's a rook there, I can't actually push through either, can I? Defend it. I have to put a rook up here first. Then push. Yeah, here they come. I don't have a choice, I think I have to do this. So 3 attackers on that pawn, 3 defenders on that pawn. 2 attackers, 2 defenders on this square. These squares are not really worthwhile for their queen just yet. But now I wonder, king over, rook over. Cut off the queen like this and threaten to win it. Take, take. I mean, I wonder if they'll see what's happening if I move my king out of the way. Castle here, rook over there, rook here. Maybe they start to double up. I come here, finish doubling up. My queen is defending that side though. Block off things on this side. Now maybe they realize, so I take. Then I don't have this because the bishop isn't defended by anything on that square though. Oh, this is so tricky. Like nothing. Oh, the bishop. The bishop isn't covered on c2, so this whole plan is pointless. Ah, this is so unfortunate. Here. Then I have to bring my king back, and then I can do it. Oh, this is so long. They're gonna be gone by that time. Oh, that's very unfortunate. My terrible bishop. Here, check. Takes. Cry. I gotta check in maybe if they're there, but they won't be there, would they? Even if they are, it doesn't really help. The worst part is I don't think I had to defend this pawn. I just didn't know what else I was doing. And my king's here now, so maybe I should have castled short. But now I'm kind of... Yeah, they come. Alright, so this plan, although super fun, doesn't work because I don't have anything defending the pawn on c2. I need a rook on c1, which means this guy's going to hang. What if I just... Oh, hang on, I have a check. Is that useful in any way whatsoever? What if I just play this right now? I give them a passer. What if I do this? If you take... I mean, the point is that I need everything to defend. That's kind of the silliness of the situation. What if I attack the queen right now? Just saw that it's check already, so I have to cry. And the queen takes, and I've got nothing. What if I sack this exchange anyway? bad, isn't it? This check doesn't help. If I do this, and they take, I can check and take, but then I'm losing this pawn. Maybe they'd start with the knight. Take, they take with the bishop. I can get out of the way like this though. Queen has to move somewhere, maybe there. I go here. Alright, so I can drop the pawn and do something else, which is probably what I should have been doing the whole time. Rook comes there, and then I think it's just kind of done. The only other option I have. So here, take, here, they move out, I take it back. They're going to take in some shape or form. If I block with the queen. Here. Oh man, this is so dodge. Alright, maybe I just have to go for this absolute silliness. And just play an exchange and a pawn down. Eventually the queen, but the queen's going to get stuck there, that was the point. They have to jump the knight. The queen will just never have any way to go. So maybe that's my, like, saving grace. Your queen's just stuck. I don't know what else to do here. If you sack an exchange, it might not be worth it. Put a knight, a rook here to sack the exchange on my defender. That could be very troublesome. So if you come here, do I have to protect this way? I don't know. Ah, I'm so screwed. This check just doesn't give me anything, does it? Is there a way to reorganize my... I don't have the space, I can't. So here, and you're gonna come down here. This is almost certainly the move for you. Then I close. Oh, well then at least I don't have as many attackers to worry about. I still have sufficient defenders. Alright, we're going to continue with the silliness. If you sack this exchange now, take with what? The bishop? Take with my terrible bishop. Take with the knight. Take with the knight. You take with your queen. I guess I'm just running my king over to the c-pawn. Alright, so we're going to continue with this plan. I don't know if it's really worth it long term, but it's the only idea I have. So I castled my king and then ran it like this, which means my rook has done a little like back and forth, but I guess it is better than nothing. Yeah, so I don't know if I can win the queen, but I can at least kind of like keep it, you know, contained. It's going to get stuck behind its, or in the side of the board. They gotta be wondering what in the world I'm doing right now. If I do this, they just take, and like I need to block it, but if I block it, I'm obviously just losing. So this is the only move that makes sense. So this is it, and you take, this is it, you take, I take. And then what? I can sack this way. Or you're going to double up. I've got this done. Okay, we're going for it. This was the thing we saw a while back. There's nothing else I can think of, so we're doing this. What if we take that knight? If we take the knight and the queen takes, that actually gives us a chance to move. We can hit the queen. Well, I mean, if we take the knight, then also there's just one less attacker here, so our queen can do something else, although this bishop's kind of screwed. It's hanging in a way. We can take that square away from the queen, so it actually can't get back into the fight. Ah, but then they double up on the c pawn. Ugh. Yeah, there's just weakness upon weakness the whole time. So if they take here, I mean, I don't know if they'll see this coming, but like, I mean, they would. c1, bishop c2 is the threat, but it's kind of just a trashy move, isn't it? If they don't take, can I do this? Because if they then take, I still have sufficient defenders on the pawn for a little bit. And I'll also have this option. Oh, but then this pawn hangs. That doesn't help. They gotta be thinking, what in the world? We could run for the h-pawn, but I don't know. We could push this forward and then like try and take. If this guy goes here, defense, run away. Take and try and get some checks in. Yeah, they're going for it. Alright, I currently have sufficient defenders here because this guy's stuck. So if I take the knight and they take back with the queen, what if I just... I can't. Here and they're coming at me. Yeah, this will be check, so it won't help. Coming back, that doesn't help. So here is like the only defensive move I have, right? Oh, hang on. Now I can move my king back again to do this. That was the whole point, right? So here, king back, here. Oh man, this is fun. Let's do it. Oh man, okay. Alright. So 2 attackers currently active, still 3 active on my side. You can take out at least one. So now the threat is king b2, bishop c2. On king b2, you don't have sufficient attackers there because the bishop's stuck. So on king b2, if you take, I take back. You're still in trouble. If you jump your knight out of the way, you can jump to that square. I can hit you, you go there. I hit you again. You're double attacking the c-pawn every time on that, right? The c-pawn is weak. It is a weakness. Yo, we're close here. We're very close. But we're just not getting it. This guy's weak. I have to block it off with the knight. But the knight's the only one that can hit the dark squares. So that doesn't quite work. Take, 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 take. Take, take. Your queen can come in here. I can get a check on your king, another check on your king. Actually, that's crashing. That's probably winning for me. There's just because there's nothing left here. So I don't think black can trade off here. And poof, they take. I think I've worked my way into an interesting game, right? Alright, so I'll move This is the kind of the genius plan. The problem with it is that the c2 pawn starts to hang eventually. Take, knight jumps back. So, I mean, if they take here and they decide, alright, cool, this isn't going to work, we're bailing. Queen's still sitting here in that moment. Doesn't have any way to go, though. Here, and I can't. Okay, so hang on. So take, knight back to get the queen out, right? I have to jump my knight forward to stop that square first, and then I have to play queen c2. Bishop c2. Then I think the queen has not that square. Oh no! Oh, this is impossible. Oh no, hang on, because I also have the knight hitting the d6 square, which would be a fork and a reveal. Okay, I was going to say, otherwise this is just silly. Alright, so, I don't think this works for black. I don't think this quite works for black. If they start pushing stuff here, then I don't... Oh, hang on, I mean, then I just have to take it, right? I have to take... Because what else to do? I have enough defenders on these squares. Oh no, I don't have... Oh yeah, I do. Ooh, okay, so take here, then they take there. Take back, then I don't have that square covered anymore. Wow, okay. This is actually a problematic move, isn't it? Oh, goodness me. I never expected f3 to be a problem. If I take this way and you take there, if I'm sacking my rook to get at your queen... Oh no, but I need my king back here. Oh my goodness. f3 just works. Because if I take with the knight, you take back. If I do this, there's nothing helping to defend that pawn, right? So I take back this way. And then this square is just weak. Oh, I don't even have to... Oh no, my rook is there. So here, queen up. Check. One move. Check. One move. Check. Cry. Millions of pawns gone. Lost an exchange and my whole queen side falls. Oh, shit. If I run back and you push, then my queen's just overworked and I have to move and this falls. Oh no. I mean, it's such an obvious move, right? You push the pawn because this guy's pinned against the... Oh, okay, hang on. Push, takes, hitting the queen. Queen has to take back. Then this guy's weak. Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on. They didn't find it, so... Take, queen takes. We're down to 2 attackers, 2 defenders. My queen can move. Oh, they're stopping my queen from getting in, right? That's the point of their move. Okay, we have a bit of a lull here. What if I do this directly? If they play here... If I take... the promise is this... Oh, then they have to take this way. Okay, hang on. If I go over, they push. I take with my knight. This square is weak. They have to take with their rook. Then I hit the queen. The queen has this square, which was the problem the whole time. Yeah. Okay, so if I take the knight out, they take back with their queen, almost certainly. If they take with the pawn, I mean, I'd be very surprised. Um, okay. I currently have one free piece, right? So if I could do this, I'd be crashing, but I can't. So here to do this, but here and then F comes and I'm kind of screwed. Hit that rook, you push it forward. And if F3 then, I mean, it's the same problem. What if I play knight F1? No, oh yeah, that's covered, that's covered. So hit your rook, and it's actually stuck. You're going to have to sack it to get mine. So knight F1, you have to take there. But what if I do this first then? Oh no, you can go here as well. Ooh, that's not nice. Oh no, that is covered. Okay, okay. So knight F1 might be necessary just to help with this. Knight F1, if you push, I don't really know. Crying about it is still an option, right? Take here. If you take, I take, you take, I take, you take with check. Oh, I'm so screwed. Maybe I have to play this just to stop the... Oh, actually this helps hit that guy as well. Maybe I'll take first. But then the queen gets onto another diagonal that's problematic. So maybe just here hitting this guy. You have to move it just back somewhere, I guess. And the point is you're going to take and come in. So here, hitting this guy, you move it somewhere. Then I have to bring my queen in. Here, here. Take. This squares the problem every single time. There's just nothing for it. There's just nothing for it. Alright, so maybe knight f3 is my safest move, or just literally just hoping they don't find it on the next move. Trying to trade off queens? No, then this hangs. Queen back. F3. Still absolutely crying about it. This is probably the best move for me here. And just letting them take this exchange, but then this is always a problem. So take the knight, takes back with the queen. Moves my king over. Okay, so take the knight, you take with your queen, move my king over. Your queen can't hit me anything, I've got this triple protected still, and I can do this. Alright, I can't see any other way around it. Wait, did I turn the mic back on? I did. Rook e6. I didn't even realize this was a thing I have to worry about. And I have to change contact with the bishop, so I have to go here, I guess. You can bring the other in, but okay, then I obviously gonna have to like just block them off. So you're gonna take, I'm gonna move my king over to protect this pawn. You're gonna put your rook here. I'm gonna stay in contact. Bring your other rook down. I'm gonna block them off. But then I'm also blocking my rook in. And if I move my bishop, your Queen sees this. Oh man, then I have to what? Like move my queen over here to still look at the bishop. And then here, oh, mother of, I don't know. No, this guy will be weak. Alright, well, black is as confused as I am, you know, that's good news. Okay, there they go. My idea was this. Oh no, this is weak. My idea was this. Yeah. I can also protect it if the knight moved backwards, which seems insane. I can also bring my king up. This might be worth a consideration, because I take away this square from them and I get another defender in here. And if you... Oh, this might actually be a great move. This bishop, again, won't be able to move. Oh, but then I can do... Yeah. Okay, I like this a lot. We're going for this. Aggressive king. King b3. What a boss. It does stop my knight from coming in, you know, doing something, but I don't think my knight was doing anything there. It has to help with this f3 situation. So now I've got, again, 4 play... I'm just tooth and nail hanging onto this doubled pawn. You know, your bishop is better than mine, but if you keep staring at my pawn with it, then, you know, my bishop does the same thing. Maybe it's not so bad. I even have a4 here just to cover them more if I need to, but I don't think so. Okay, time to start unwinding somehow. I think knight over, great move either way. Even if the queen comes here, go... Yeah, okay, so I think I go here now. I'm still connected to everything. 3 defenders on that side, and I can disconnect your guys this way. Although I can't hit them with anything but my queen, so I might have to come this way and hit them there. Here, you double attack it. I stop you from attacking it, and then your... Yeah, I mean, your rooks are fantastic, but also, you know, where are we going with this attack? Am I just going to run out of moves? No idea. I gotta do this. I don't think there's anything else here. After I've done this, I can move my queen here, and then yeah, okay. So this, hang on, I think I've got an idea now. All right. So this is double protected. If you take, oh man, but then you take here. So if you take, I have to take with my king. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe things are gonna get tough. Is that mate? Yeah, so take here, that's problematic. King goes back. Yeah, that's big problems. So take here, king has to take. You take there, threatening mate. Oh, hang on, isn't this just mate directly? Dangerous. Oh, okay, maybe I'm just busted. Maybe this is just too bad now. Take mate. That's a very nice mate. Take here, in here. Okay, they didn't see it. Okay. How can I defend my situation? Oh, I was thinking to move my queen over here to get behind this and here. Maybe I'm supposed to do this? Take... No, this is the pawn, that's the problem. So I have to bring my queen back here. This is basically what I have to do, if they're going to give me sufficient moves to do that. I can't get there this way because it drops. I have to go here, hope beyond the hope they don't see it, and then here, and then I survive a little bit longer. Yeah, if the king goes there, I could like sack. It doesn't help anything. If they take, it doesn't open up anything. Alright, we just gotta hope that they don't see this, I guess. I mean, what else am I doing? Oh, hang on. Now I can take this way. Now I can this way. My queen's covering here now, at least. So then you take there. Okay. Alright, now they're bringing their bishop around. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I had such a cool way to try and get that queen trapped, but it didn't work. Yeah, now my rook can come over. No, I have to do this first. And then my rook can come over attacking this guy. Take. I'm gonna lose that pawn. Honestly, I have to make so many slow moves. They're gonna take here and this guy's gonna hang if I move, right? Oh, this guy also hangs. What if I just push? And if you take, I take, you take there, but I don't get a check. Oh, but I do, because even if you take there, I can take with check, and then I'm just going to chase your king around. If I can get my queen in, I think I'm actually okay. Here, so if I go here, you take too low, too slow, too slow. Where do I get my queen in? I absolutely don't know. Take. Oh, this is what I'm hoping for. Take here, because if you take this way, then this guy's just hanging, everything's hanging, we're just busting through. Any fun moves that present themselves? Not really. What about back here and then queen up to this? Oh, this guy hangs anyway. Back now? Defending both of these guys? So here you take there, obviously. So what if I go up first? Then you take. Then I can't hit any of the knights, the rooks with anything. What if I do this? You take, I take, you take. And I'm running in. King comes over. I'm still coming in. Oh, you know what? This might be the best I've got. If you take there directly, yeah, I mean, I'm still going to take, right? What else am I going to do? You're going to take here. I'm going to hit your rook. Or maybe I'm going to bring it back this way. Or here. Oh, this might be a nice move, actually. So here. Oh, this was my move. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. What else to do? We have to figure something out. Wow, okay, they're going back for this square. Yeah, that's problematic. Move back. Here, here. If I move back now, oh, if I move my bishop, then you hit the square, né? So what if I get up now? Get up. You hit me with your queen there, I step back. You hit me with the bishop there, I step back. So queen up looking pretty good right now. Okay, we're just going for it. Take, take. My king's still keeping everything together. Queen can come in there, but that's kind of it. You can get that pawn. But if I get my queen in, then it might be enough. The bishop's got this diagonal, this file covered still. It might not be enough. I mean, is chess always crazy fun when you're winning and when you're in a completely lost, complicated position? You can take here, I take, and you can take there. Take here. Oh, no, I have to take here. You can take there, I can take back. Or take, and take there. Then you're doubling that pawn, which is the big problem for me. Then I have to bring my rook to defend, I guess. Hit me, I'm back. Does B work for you? Just not quite yet, but close. Oh, and maybe it does. Because take, and you're hitting this guy twice. Oh, well, I'll be taking here then, I guess. Yeah. Yo, there's so many like attractive moves that black can play here. I mean, this one, this one, this one. I mean, even here is a move that's interesting, although it's probably not so good. This is also still a move here, although it's probably not the good one, right? Because now nothing's hanging. Yeah, so this take or this take are probably the main ones. This maybe is also one. B5 or one of the checks. I'll make the checks a different color because it's pretty. I'm kind of glad I didn't play A4 now because that pawn would have been mega hanging. Yo, never play the Nimzo Indian except double pawns and then spend your whole game trying to defend the doubled pawn. I couldn't stop myself from doing it, but it is completely illogical. It makes no sense. Why do you play this opening if you're going to play like that? This isn't a move, sorry, because I can take back with the knight. That doesn't make sense. That was just a silly idea. Black's got to be wondering where the knockout is, right? I think the knockout is just being better into the endgame. Oh, okay, it's check with the queen, so I can't go there. It's one of these moves. This move looks pretty good. I obviously have this. Now you're off the c-pawn, which is very important. Alright, I'm going to do here. I don't think there's any reason to avoid that. I now have this idea as well. And the queen has to run back there, hitting the c-pawn again though, which is very problematic. I have to take here. Then this is check. B now, less scary. Again, you're not... Oh, but then you're on this pawn. Oh, no, 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 but you're not. Here, 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 take. Sorry, take, take, take. I could also just play c4 again. Trap my bishop one more time. One more time. One time dealer. The bishop has to run away again. But then I can't move my bishop because you've got a rook. Then I have to take this rook out, right? Because it's got access on this side. Maybe you take here, take, then you take this. I mean, at that point, I'm starting to think about like sacrifices to try and get some way to get at the king, you know? Take with check, check on the back rank. Where do you run away? If you run away, I try and hit your bishop, but it's protected by the queen. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely desperation times. Oh, they're going for the... Hang on, but this doesn't this one help me? Because I can take this way. If I do this, that's check, but I can do this. That's defended. That's also defended. What if I hit your queen first? A little in between. Queen has to run here. Is that better? No, on the c-pawn that's not better, because then if I take, it's uncomfortable again. Alright, so I mean this is the move, right? I don't know what else to do here. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? This is the move, right? And well, you're going to bring your other rook in here. So take, other rook comes in. Hit your queen, it moves. Put my knight over there. If I take this way and you take with check, I think I'm just busted though, so I kind of have to take this way. I don't think there's anything else there. Could be that I'm busted anyway, but at least I think right now I still have fighting chances. I think is an optimistic term. maybe the word is I've got enough to delay the inevitable. You know? I've got enough to delay the inevitable. Alright, so I sack the exchange. I'm down the exchange. I'm down an f-pawn. I've got doubled pawns. This bishop might finally now make a return though. Maybe. Maybe. This knight can't do anything useful. There's no squares there for it to use. If I could get a4 in and put it on b5, it might be fun, but I don't know. I am wondering if I can bring my queen in, because this might be... Oh, now they're going for it. Yeah. So, like, but I've got this. You go back. Okay. Take, and this is obviously the take, right? Push. You take again. I can't take because you get into this diagonal. If I run back and you push through, is that scary? Yeah, it's not ideal. I feel like it's slow enough to give me a chance to think about something, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Take, take. Up. I have a check there, but I can't use it. Double attacking this, double defended though, so not immediately a problem. But I don't have any moves. And this isn't defended, so if I go here, you check me, I have to take. Check me again, back. Although if I take, check, huh? Check. I mean, your queen's, you know, trying to infiltrate the position, right? So take, push doesn't work. Not taking doesn't work unless I do something like this. Take, hit the queen. Queen goes back. Double attacks this. I mean, attack. I don't really know what else to do. We're going to do that. So take once, and now we're going to hit the queen, and then we're going to go from there. Yeah, because this doesn't work because, you know, you take, and then this is kind of screwed. So here, take. You can take with your queen. You can take your queen anyway. So we're going to do this. Hit that queen, cover that b3 square. Now queen's going to come back hitting this pawn, but my queen and my king are working on it right now. And then I'm going to place this guy over here again, stopping on rook a little bit. And that means my queen can start moving. So maybe you start doubling up. I can also go here, but I don't know if that's very good. There's nothing that it does there. I'm just going to go here again. Alright. You can come back here and double attack this guy, I guess. Take, push, king goes over. If I'm here, I can get a push. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Here. Here. And you're actually just going to do it with your bishop. Oh, now your queen's also covering. That's not good. Also covered that square, which is no good. If I move my queen, I give this pawn off, which is no great. No greatness. Take. Alright, where are you gonna go? You're gonna come here, right? That's the point. Yeah, and that protects the situation. Can I stop you? I can stop you like this. Then you've got this square. And just too many things. So what if you come here and then I jump this way? that I'm covering. Oh, I can jump there right now, I guess, as well, covering both. You can go here, but I don't think that matters much. Here. This, yeah, you can go there. I can hit your rook. That looks like an appealing plan. If only I had my bishop somewhere useful. Give that pawn up to get my own bishop onto the diagonal. Doesn't really help, does it? This looks like it protects everything, for what that's worth. I mean, I honestly don't know what to do. Just get defensive immediately. They just move their rook in. Move over. Then I'm going to play this. Just move a pawn up. Move a king in circles. I mean, I literally don't know what to do. If you try and attack my bishop, do I let you? Take it, you bring your queen in. I bring my king up. Yeah, you're going for that now, so now I do this. You're going to take with your rook, aren't you? Because if you take here, at least I get your... Alright, let's continue with the silliness. 2 defenders, 1 defender, 1 defender. Counting off the defenders. Getting my bishop there would be, you know, as silly as all these moves have been, but what else? This knight sacrifice. If there was just a way I could make it work, but I don't think so. Also got off this file now, but I don't know. I kind of need the guy there. Maybe I need to bring the bishop back this way and put my king behind it, but then it gets chopped. Bishop out here. Like, I feel like I'm finally having some chances to move my pieces, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. What would be a fun move for them now? Just F5. And like start charging through. But they gotta be careful. Like, if I can just get my queen into this side of the board, if I can like take that pawn. This gives me a check. I mean, now that the other side of the board is opened up, there's probably no way for me to get like perpetuals or something. Back again with the check. We can trade off, like I go here, you take, I take, you check me, I run back, you bring your queen in. Your queen in here? No. Where are you bringing your queen in if I don't let you trade it off? You check me probably... So if I just go... No, I can't step away from this pawn. So you check me here, you come and attack it here. I can't think trading off pieces is good for me, but I just don't know what else to do here. Not trading. Not trading is probably the way to go. Queen comes and attacks this pawn again. I have to move my knight back again. I don't know what else to do here. Queen checks me. If you're not hitting that pawn, I can do this. And if you go there and hit the pawn, then... Oh, you can't go there. What am I talking about? You can go here, though. I can defend it like this, then that guy's hanging. Okay, this was just a silly move now, right? Because you're gonna... Oh, you can't go there. What am I talking about? Like, literally, what am I talking about? Okay. This doesn't help me much either. Yeah, I don't... You know, I have no good moves here, only silly moves. So let's make the silly moves. At least I'm covering these squares so your queen can't come in. Now you're double attacking this, so I have to bring my king back. Don't know what else to do. Also attacking this pawn. That doesn't work now. Can't move that because I get pinned. This is basically the only other move I have again. Oh, rook's coming back. Scary. Scary. Alright, rook's going to come here. I'm going to have to go sideways, but I can't. So maybe I need to put the... Oh, no. Okay, I think they found a way to bust me here. I can go here. They can attack it again. I can protect it again. They can attack it again. And I'm busted. Okay. Last ditch resorts. Here, they check me. I run away, they take there, I keep on running. The rook's coming around. Okay, I'm busted. I don't think there's many ways I can survive this. What if I push? They come here, I come in. They're going to bring their queen back to triple attack the square. This is insane. I think I can do that to keep this pawn from dropping. For a while at least. They check me, the king goes up. Absolute craziness. Yeah, well, we're doing it. What else? I don't know. They're going to put a rook here. Queen's going to go like this, and the rook's going to come over, right? My knight is not defending anything useful, unfortunately. If I go here, yeah, here comes the queen. Now I can do this. You don't have any squares you can get into just yet. I can also not go into this. I can go backwards, but does that help me? I don't think so. Like, I can go this way. That also looks really bad. I gotta just, you gotta commit, you know? Sometimes you just gotta commit. Yeah, they're bringing the rook now, and now they're covering my squares more. So these guys are okay, this guy's still okay for a moment. If I go here and they put their bishop here, I guess I have to just do this. They can take another... Oh, no, they have to take here, I take, they take. I mean, I don't know what else to do here. This is crazy. Oh, this is insane. What if I do this now? I take... No, that's only defended once. If I go here and they take, then it's mate. Alright, so this knight is free to do this, I guess. If I go here and they attack the pawn... Here they take the pawn. Here I hit the queen. And that pawn, but it doesn't really help. Otherwise I go here and I... Oh no, but now my queen's not there for the cool push. Yeah, hitting my pawn again. What are my options? Here and here and here, I guess. Oh, no, that's a crazy move. Here, what are they doing? Bringing the rook in here? No, I guess not. Are they gonna attack it like this? There's still two defenders. Alright, so I have to I can't do that. So it's this or this. I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is better. This at least looks like my queen's pretending to do something, but it's obviously not actually doing anything. Oh, that's this. Oh, hang on. This does allow me to have this crazy idea again. But my bishop can't get out anymore, so it doesn't matter. I need my bishop to be all the way back here. Okay, we're going to do this. It seems like the most fun move. Okay. I mean, I'm not pretending this is like a fortress, because I'm almost certain there's just no way this is possible. Although now that the queen's off, I can get my knight out here again as well. Which also doesn't help much, to be honest. Here, here, sack here, push here. King probably goes here. I can even come forward because the bishop's covering. Like, I can't come in with a check if it comes to the sides. Oh man, okay, queen's back. I have nothing. I have to just run back again. What's the chance black wants to draw? Probably not. They probably just found a better way in. Here, here. Yeah, if you come in with the bishop, I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was. What's the point of that? Clearing this square? And then I go here, I guess. Your queen can't come in any of these squares anyway. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not missing something, right? This is double protected, double pawns. Alright, we're doing this. Oh, hang on. If you go here, and I take it. No, it's still because it's your queen. You wouldn't do it, right? So yeah. Happy. What if you do this? Oh, then I have to do something with my knight, because I can't sack the bishop. Ach, I can't take because it's mate. Oh, they're coming for me again. Are they going to try and move order me? No, but now your queen isn't... It's interesting. If I go here, you still can't come in anywhere. Are we just going to kind of repeat things a bit? There's no, like, here, here. Now the queen's there again. I just defend it with my queen again, I guess. Yeah, at least I know all of this is covered right now if you don't have a rook. Are they just trying to make time? Come back, I defend it again. This guy's actually not doing anything, is it? So maybe I can get him around now. It doesn't help though, like it doesn't do anything. This stopped the rook from coming in, right? Because they pulled it back. That was okay. Oh, they're going back to the other side of the board now. All right. Honestly, in that case, if I do this, take, then I drop this pawn. That's terrible because I would love to get in here then maybe, you know, and then do this. Oh, but then they can force me out again. What if I push now? No, then you trade off. I literally just looked at that. Here, push doesn't work. What about here to go there? Yeah, because you're doing this thing again, so you can try. No, but that doesn't work. Are you trying to double up against this pawn? That doesn't work either. My queen's kind of free to move. Should I do something interesting? Try and get here. You put your rook there. I'm stuck again. What if I do this? And they take. Is that good for me? I don't think so. Then this guy's weak. Although I have a bishop and they don't. What if I move my queen over? I like this position though. If they come here, here, if they attack, I can. Yeah, but my queen's gonna get stuck. Yeah. If I move my knight there, it can't protect this guy anymore. Oh, it is protecting it from the back, but. And we go for it. If I can get my queen over to take this guy with my knight here, I mean, that looks like I might have something. My bishop can come attack it from this side. Whoa! All of a sudden I have so many dreams. What's less committal? Queen over? I need it to be on this diagonal. Bishop has to go here. Alright, let's move the bishop first. I have no idea if this is okay. The bishop's still covering here, which is important. The king's got this covered with the pawns. Oh, they are doing this? Yeah, all of these are covered, so I can do this now. So if you do this, I can take. Oh, then you can come in here though, which is detrimental to my health, I am almost certain. What if I do this? No, then that's the square. I keep looking at the same moves and realizing I can't do them. What if I do this and then bring my knight over though? I have no idea. Alright, what if you bring your rook back? All of a sudden I need my bishop back here again, I guess. Yeah, I'm not very mobile in this situation. Here, there, then I have my bishop there, I guess. No, then that's not covered. Any way to make progress here? I mean, they can attack that pawn, but it's not going down. If I do this and they push, take, king takes, check, they take, I take, they take here, I'm screwed, I can't play that position. Just back. Here, they attack it, just back. I need one defender at least. Okay, my queen is not where I want it to be. I want it to be on this diagonal. It's doing extra amazing duties on the back rank, on the second rank. So here, okay, now you're attacking everything again. I missed it. I missed my c-pawn is hanging. Shit, and it's hanging with check. We're screwed. Okay, so if I go now here and you take with check, I can start running, but that's a bad situation. You can come in here, force me to trade. So take, push. Oh, I think I finally slipped. If I go back here now, you take with your queen, it's mate. I fucked up. Okay, defend that one. Come back. Shit. What if I don't defend either of them? Let you take, like run with my knight to try get here. Still take with check. Here, you take with check, I run back, you check me again. Oh no, okay. I think my position's finally falling apart. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for it really, to be honest. Ay ay ay. Oh well. We can basically pre-move this. Queen comes in here. Oh, hang on. Last ditch effort. My queen can get in there maybe. Takes here. Okay, no, I mean I only have one move. Oh, I have this, I guess. You can check me there. I have to move down. Okay, maybe just moving down to start with is fine. Basically, I'm going to try get in here. If I do this... No, it's pinned. It's absolute madness. I can't do that. Okay, but you're still going to put your rook there anyway to try and mate me, aren't you? And this isn't check. Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm just screwed. Hang on. I can cover like this, I guess. My queen's helping to cover. But it's literally for a move. And I need to move this guy back because it needs to be doing... it needs to go this way. There's nothing else it can do. Hey, alright. Hey, if they want to take now, then I would trade off. These guys would be amazing for me. Maybe they fall asleep and they try and mate me. Now they also have the rook protecting here against my potential plans. Although I could, maybe I could still sack and push in that case. They have to stay with the rook. Nope. Now they're just double attacking my pawn again. If I go here now... I can go here now actually. But I mean there's so many ways they can protect it and I just have kind of nothing. take. And they can check me there. Oh man. If I push, doesn't matter. King can't go back. Alright, so this is the move, or this is the move, and there's really nothing else. I don't know. Alright, we've lost. Now we're just playing silliness. Oh man, we were almost kind of holding it together, didn't we? That was a very nice mate. I didn't even see the Mac rank mate anymore. Wow, GG. That was intense. Alright, let's not go to the... Oh, GG. What a game. Very fun. Okay, what time is it? Oh, 18 people apparently still hanging out. Hello everyone. I had a lot of fun. I got completely crushed, but it was very, very fun, I gotta admit. I'm gonna get out of this view. We can go to full screen. Do you want to share anything from your side in text? Yeah, I think you had a few options. Lecturing or on the stream is fine. I can add your audio video. Oh, I actually ran a cable to the room now, so we're sitting in the tiny front room, but it's got better connection than it used to. Oh man, that's a lot of... Oh, it's actually not too bad. Akshak was around. Yusuf J. Barbalay. Jess Diary. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Meeks came past. Jordan. Jose was here. Yeah, that was very fun. I mean, I hate losing, but I clearly didn't play the correct game, right? Like aggressive Nimzo, and then you kind of curl up in a ball. I've done this in the past. It's very different now. The stream is delayed, but go ahead. Maybe join the stream chat. That is good too. Yeah, I mean, sorry, that's probably what he meant, right? Open the stream. Can you look at e5 instead of queen a5? Oh, that was way back at the start, right? Queen a5. Man, I just don't even want to see the moves I played here. Queen a5, you mean queen h5? Queen a5. Further down, e5 was never movable again. Mix, what do you mean? Can you look at e5 instead of queen a5? Can you tell me whereabouts you mean that? Okay, while we wait for them, I'll quickly read through. How do you flip your first games on Friday evening in the West, Saturday morning for you? Yes, that is correct. It is. Did I make the wrong... where's the... scheduled for... I mean, I think that time's correct. Is it not? Live in 31 hours. Is this not the right time? 14th on my side is Saturday morning 7. That looks correct, right? I feel like that's correct. Oh, queen a4, queen d7, queen b5, then b5 is impossible. I mean, there's a6. Thanks, Meeks. Let's go flip arena here. Trade queens, then knight f3 tempo with e5. Yeah, actually, color bishop g4 looks so good for black. Yeah, I mean, don't even tell me what looked good for black, because I think they were basically winning through most of the game. Oh, Akshak, you're basically just telling me how they're crushing. Looks good for black, looks good for black, looks good for black. I know, everything looks good for black. Take off, be right back and leave it. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take it off. Yeah. Jose says, Flip is crawling into a ball. How did he end up in this position? Exactly. Very silly. Yeah, okay, take advantage. Yeah, that was, I mean, I was clearly close. Oh, okay, hang on, they're just talking here. I got surprised by d5. Yeah, I realized the d5 surprise. Yeah, I saw you pause on d5, but I didn't know how to continue properly, sorry. I didn't see that so early before, but it translated into something I kind of knew. Bishop g3 wasn't great. I think it loses your bishop pair. Bishop g3. Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't know if I wanted to lose the light square bishop either. but in the end, it was the worst piece. Yeah, I mean that's. I played into that knowing it's gonna happen, right? I didn't want to play here, and then they come into the square anyway. I was kind of inviting them, wasn't I? Oh, you know what? I just didn't think this was a great diagonal for the bishop long term. Maybe this was a bit short-sighted, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see. D5, they were surprised. I didn't have to play the same-ish though. I think bishop up is the move. Bishop g3 is probably just silly in the end. f4. I'm making it very complicated. I regret queen g5. uh, yeah. I mean, queen g5 wasn't losing or anything. Yes, e5 was a good move for you. Oh, okay, 1 second. Hello. Is it nice to complete? Sorry, I just lost in the game. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, actually, no, please. If you get stuck, if you don't message us in 5 minutes, just come back to the phone. Until I go out through the front door. Now you can go outside and just press the button. Oh, great. There's a button that opens the door. Yeah. So press the button. Yeah. You can just walk out the way. That's just please message us. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, I'll see you again. Yeah. But I've got it. Okay, hang on. The internationally imported nanny, my mom, is leaving, so I think it's time for me to wrap up quickly as well. Yeah, I wasn't losing. I think e5 and then queen spinner. Yeah, it was good for. It was okay. I'm sorry. I think I have to go. Great game. I'll send my analysis. Enjoy the stream. I didn't allow queen h5 after the king, when there was also 5 probably queen 26. Yeah. I think f3 was winning for you quite a few turns. Yeah, chat again. GG. Oh, man, I knew I just didn't know what to play this game. Alright, anyway, thank you very much everyone who came past. Can you check queen a4, queen d7, queen b5 somewhere near the beginning? So basically when they had a check. Okay. Queen a4. Queen, okay, so that couldn't be. So here, queen d6. You mean queen a4 check? Oh, hang on. Sorry, yeah. a4, d6, queen b5. Okay, man, I literally just never wanted to trade off queens. But let's say it was over here somewhere. Well, this was all kind of forcing moves. So maybe here. Let's say it was here. I go here, they go here, queen b5. Maybe it's before I threw a pawn away. So maybe even here. Here, queen b5. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that check a long time. Honestly, I felt like I had some kind of trick there, but I just couldn't figure it out. And then I played to complicate in a very bad position. My teammates will tell me that I'm just wasting away chances by sacrificing and complicating without any real concrete lines. Yeah, that was probably the position, eh? Okay, but anyway, listen, I gotta go. Um, it's almost 12. I gotta sleep. So I think it was 10 queen h4. Yeah, so here queen h4, queen down, queen here. I mean, it's not like it's bad, but they don't have to take, right? They can take back this way. I've got terrible pawn structure. My queen's stopping the bishop from coming in, but I'm not getting anywhere. The point of this opening, as far as I can remember still, for the most part, is to play very, very, very aggressively. So probably um, this was the move here. So even if they did I didn't have to move it immediately. I could have like moved my knight instead, or taken once, and then pushed so I can get this check in or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, even in this position, probably I could have just admitted my like silliness and let them take my bishop. I didn't want to though, because in some video I remember the light square bishop was really important, but it's only important if I can get e5 in. So this was a position I had a chance to make some moves. I'm already dropping this pawn though, so clearly by this point I've done something wrong. It was probably just bishop f2 and I sillied around. Andrew Rowe, hi and always good, lots of fun to follow games when I can. Many thanks for all your efforts, congrats on the new arrival and lucky with this one. Thank you very much, Andrew, yes. Being a father is absolutely fantastic, but I should now go and be a more attentive father, so I'm going to go. Thank you very much for the comment though, that's very positive. I appreciate it big time, especially when I'm losing, sitting in my pajama shirt, which also looks quite terrible. I apologize for that. Alright everyone, I'm going to get going. Thank you again so much for all the support. I will be analyzing and sending it to my opponent. Please check out on the stream, apart from all the other content, there is obviously also Finn's game, which is coming up. I'm super excited to cover this. It's over here. It's going live in 31 hours. It's going to be really fun, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you very much again, and see you next time. Bye bye and good luck. And yeah, don't play aggressive and then call into a ball. It doesn't help. Bye bye.